Right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start this lesson off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to our brothers who are fervently preaching the word in sincerity and in faith, and Shalom to the sincere Akwath, and Shalom to the scattered Israelites who are amongst these heathen nations and look like these heathens. Now, this lesson is going to be based on this global fire outbreaks hit record high as unprecedented heat extremes loom, scientists say. So through the Spirit, I'm going to read this article, get some precepts, and Lord's will, you're edified. It says climate change has driven record-breaking outbreaks of fire in Africa, Asia, and elsewhere this year, with conditions expected to get worse as the northern hemisphere's summer approaches and El Nino weather patterns kick in. Scientists warned on Tuesday. Fires from January to April have already caused unprecedented levels of damage, burning more than 150 million hectares, which is 370.66 million acres of land, 20% more than the previous record, according to data compiled by World Weather Attribution, a research group that studies the role played by global warming in extreme weather events. The researchers said temperature records could be broken this year, causing widespread drought as well as fires, with the impact of human-induced climate change compounded by an especially strong El Nino effect. So while in many parts of the world the global fire season has yet to heat up, this rapid start, in combination with the forecast El Nino, means that we're looking at a particularly severe year materializing, said Theodore Keeping, a wildfire expert at Imperial College London and part of the WWA group. As much as 85 million acres of land have burned in Africa so far this year, 23% more than the previous record of 69 million, he said. The unusually high fire activity in Africa is being driven by rapid shifts from extremely wet to extremely dry conditions, he said. High rainfall produced more grass during the previous growing season, creating an abundance of fuel to feed the drought and heat-induced savanna fires of the last few months. Asian fires have burned as much as 44 million hectares of land so far this year, nearly 40% more than the previous record year of 2014, with India, Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, and China among the worst hit, Keeping said. He warned that wildfire risk could worsen later this year, with El Nino increasing the likelihood of severe heat and drought in Australia, Canada, the United States, and the Amazon rainforest. Said the likelihood of harmful extreme fires potentially could be the highest we've seen in recent history if a strong El Nino does develop, he said. El Nino weather conditions caused by the warming of sea surface temperatures in the Pacific Ocean are expected to start in May, the World Meteorological Organization said last month. It could cause droughts in Australia, Indonesia, and parts of southern Asia, as well as flooding in other regions, and may drive up temperatures, the UN agency warned. If there is a strong El Nino later this year, there is a serious risk that the effect of climate change and El Nino will result in unprecedented weather extremes, said Frederick Otto, climate scientist at Imperial College London and co-founder of World Weather Attribution. Yeah, so through the spirit, I've been saying, Salakia, I've been saying that, these fires, they were going to intensify. Same with the storms and tempests and the earthquakes. And then this article is basically confirming what I've been saying through the spirit in regards to these fires. Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh of hosts with thunder, and with earthquake, and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire. And that's what the whole article was about the fact that there has been an increase in fires all over the world, and how it's just going to keep getting worse. And that in and of itself is a sign of the last days, a sign of the times. Luke 12:49. I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I, if it be already kindled? And that's right, the Lord, when He returns, when Yahweh Shai returns, He's coming to send fire upon the earth. The laser fire from the chariots, and also that nuclear fire. But there's already going to be fires burning, brush fires, wildfires. There's already going to be a bunch of chaos taking place on the earth before He returns. I'm telling you, these last days, they're not going to be pretty. It's going to be a lot of judgment, a lot of destruction, a lot of fires, tornadoes, hurricanes, hail, rain, lightning, earthquakes. It's going to be horrible out here. Second Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. And that's right. Dangerous, hazardous, unsafe times. And those who have been blessed with eyes to see can see that these fires have been increasing. Even the people who wrote the article and all these like meteorologists and things like that, these different researchers, even they can see that things are getting worse as far as these, fires are concerned. And it's happening all over the world, the US, Canada, Asia, just everywhere. And this is the Lord's punishment. All the destruction and even the deaths that will be caused from these fires are the judgments from the Heavenly Father. Psalms 9:16. The Lord Yahweh is known by the judgment which He executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hand. Hegayon Selah. Yep. So when these brush fires happen, when these wildfires happen, they destroy a bunch of land. That's the Lord's judgment. When people's homes get burned down, that's the Lord's judgment. When people die from these fires, that's the Lord's judgment. The Lord is not messing around in these last days. He's steady, further opening the gates of judgment. And that is why things keep getting worse. It's not because of Mother Nature, climate change, global warming. It's because the Heavenly Father is increasing his wrath upon the earth. And the more he increases his wrath, the worse things are going to get throughout the world. The more people are going to suffer, and the more destruction and chaos there is going to be. And the men of the Lord, starting of course with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, have been warning people for decades that we were going to enter this time. And to this day, simple-minded, wicked people still scoff and scorn and disregard the warnings from the men of the Lord. And those will be the same people that get caught up in these judgments because they never saw it coming. They never took the warning seriously. Meanwhile, those of us of the hopeful elect who know things are about to get a lot worse, we're locking in more and more every day through the Spirit of the Lord. We're reading, we're watching, we're being circumspect, we're staying prayed up. We're following the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. We're rehearsing the righteous acts daily. Because we understand that since these are the judgments of the Heavenly Father, only He can protect us. We're not expecting the police to be able to protect us, or the firefighters to be able to protect us, or anybody else. We're counting on the Heavenly Father through His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, to protect us. And all of these wicked people who think that they're just going to be running around having the time of their life this summer, that's not what's going to be happening. The Lord is going to put these wicked people through the ringer. Because like it says in Isaiah 48:22, there is no peace, saith the Lord Yahweh, unto the wicked. And like it says in Psalms 7:11, Yahweh judgeth the righteous, and Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day. Salakia. So 1 Peter 3:12, for the eyes of the Lord are over the righteous, and his ears are open unto their prayers. But the face of the Lord is against them that do evil. And that's right. So those of us of the hopeful elect who are, moving righteously in the eyes of the Lord and constantly sending up prayers, asking the Lord to, keep his hedge of protection over us and our loved ones, as well as all the other sincere brothers and sisters and their loved ones. And we ask the Lord to increase our patience and, just continue to safely guide us through these last days. The Lord hears those prayers. It says, but the face of the Lord is against them that do evil. And that's all of these wicked people out here. Whether they're men, women, or children. The Lord is against them. And he's going to bring a lot of judgment upon these people. Like it says in 2 Ezra 8:50, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. And these people have no idea what's about to happen. And they don't listen to the people that are warning them. That's why in Proverbs 22:3 it says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. Majority of these people, they are simple. They're stupid. They're carnal. They're wicked. They're evil. And they're going to die being that way. The Lord is going to wipe them out. And there is no saving these people. There is no helping these people. They have provoked the Lord unto wrath. And now they have to deal with that. So for all you sincere brothers and sisters, just continue to watch. Because things are about to get even more hectic and chaotic and volatile throughout the world than they already are. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. In closing, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash, the Wadi Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are fervently preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to the sincere Akwad. Shalom to the scattered Israelites who are amongst these heathen nations and look like these heathens. Hope you all stay strong, stay safe, stay fervent, stay circumspect, stay prayed up at Adawan Ratazah. Till next time, Shalom.